guys, sorry it's been a while since my last video again. I know I said that I would be pushing out like 2 videos a week or something like that, but I haven't been able to, just been super busy. I'm actually about to move back to Illinois again. I'm leaving my family behind here in Arkansas. Um, but I mean, what can you do? I have a better job back home. I've got my friends. It's more my scene down there, up there. So I'm excited to move back. A little sad because holidays are gonna suck, being away from my parents and my sister. But um, this is for the better. Just gotta do what's best for me and kind of like move on with my life. So. There's probably going to be like a week or two in the middle of August where I'm probably not going to be posting anything. But when I do move, I will have a lot faster internet. I'm going from having 7 megabits per second here to 100 when I move. So that would be a lot better. I might be able to start doing some streaming. Might even have my friends on every once in a while. I don't know. So that would be cool. I've got a pickups video. I've got quite a few things. Also, I will be at Missouri Game Con on August 13th. It's on a Sunday. Got it approved off at work, and I've never been to a Game Con before. I've only been to Comic Cons like Wizard World, St. Louis, and Chicago. I used to go to every year, but this will be different because it's Game Con. And I think Radical Reggie, John Riggs, Kelsey Lewin are going to be there. Some other people too. So that should be fun. Let me know if you're going in the comments down below. I know most people live like around Florida, Texas, and like Pennsylvania, but I mean, yeah, I live in the Midwest, so that's where I'm going. It's only about 4.5, 5 hours from me, so shouldn't be too bad. It's over in like St. Charles, Missouri, which is close to St. Louis. So that should be really, really fun. I don't really have money to spend, so that's gonna suck, but we'll see. I might take some videos. I don't know. My phone's like 3 years old and it's starting to crap out on me now. But anyway, I'll get to my pickups. I haven't gone through like I normally do to test them to see what they look like or play like. Haven't done any of that. I just really don't have the time or the patience to right now. I'm trying to finish up Persona 5 before I move, which I am almost done on the last dungeon, halfway through it, like the actual very last dungeon, because I thought I was already done and I'm not. So, almost done with that, like 130 hours in. So, once I'm done with that, I'm probably going to start packing up everything. Luckily, you know, I have a lot of games, but I don't really have a lot of other shit, so won't be too bad. I'll get to this now. Some of these are freebies. This actually was a loose game that a customer brought into work, and he was like, you can have it. I'm like, okay, because we don't take loose games for like PlayStation 2 or older because we make generic cases and most people can't read, so they don't buy them. So yeah, if they don't have their original case, we don't take them. And he was like, well, I just need to get rid of them, so here you go. So that's pretty cool. This was also like a Left Behind or something. I don't remember what the deal was with this, but Halo 3. This is actually a duplicate, so if anybody wants to trade me for anything, this is actually the Platinum Hits disc. Yeah, but I think that was a Left Behind. These were all Left Behinds too that I don't know if we couldn't take them in or they decided not to or they just left them there. So they never did come back to pick them up, so I was like, okay, well, just take them, I guess. UFC Undisputed 2010. Madden 10. I didn't have it. I don't really care. Crisis 3. And Medal of Honor Warfighter. These games that I got, these were actually all from Goodwill. It was actually a really awesome deal. One of the games is not in this stack because I sold it to pay for Video Games Monthly, so why not? Or at least we'll pay half of it, so. These were all, well, some of them, most of them were $3 a piece. Usually they're $2, so I don't know why they did that, but I paid $20 for the lot, and the game I sold was $20, so. Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe. This one was a $5 game, but whatever, I didn't have it. Suikoden 3. So that was an epic deal. Legend of Alan Dar. I've never seen this before. It's a Ubisoft game. Looks like an RPG. Not sure. Resident Evil Outbreak. And Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. Now, the game that made it worth it was Metal Gear Solid 3. It was factory sealed, so I sold it on eBay for 20 bucks. So, you know, some people don't really like scalpers and people that like sell video games, but if you do it for like your video game collection, I don't think it's any different than trading, you know, because I'm using the money that I got from Metal Gear Solid 3 to pay for other games that I want. It's no different. It's really no different than trading. So, unless you're like a scalper who like goes out and like buys 5 Nintendo Switches and then sells them for like $500 a piece, that's different. I think it is anyway. Okay, so went to a flea market. We really only have like indoor flea markets, and they're usually just resellers, so they usually price them at what eBay prices them at or whatever, but this was like $2, and I loved Far Cry 3, so I wanted to play through it again and maybe get all the achievements. So I think it was pretty close before, so, and it's complete and good condition too, so just kind of surprised I didn't have it. I think I sold it once I beat it the first time, so. This was a GameStop 4 for $10 deal, not a 4 for 20, 4 for 10. Any game, I think it just ended 2 days ago, so this is no longer valid. But any game that was $4.99 or less, it was buy 4 of them for $10. So not a bad deal at all, especially some of the titles that I found. There wasn't a list, so what I did is I went through pretty much every section that I was interested in buying games for, and just checked the prices on everything. And the ones that I actually did like, I pulled and just selected from that pile. So, first one I got was Overlord 2. I've played quite a bit of the first one, and they're actually really interesting. You have all these minions, and you can like summon them, have them like do stuff. Almost kind of like the gameplay of Pikmin in a way, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't really know how to explain it, but it's super cool. I've never played any of these games, but I've heard a lot of good things, and it's a really good. I mean, it's an RPG, so why not? But the Disgaea 4, so, I mean, that's pretty awesome. And I've heard nothing but good things about this game too. The first one and the second one. I've never played any of it. I guess apparently it's kind of supposed to play like a Zelda game in a way, but it's like darker. Darksiders. So I'll give that a go. And also I've heard nothing but good things. I hear this is a hidden gem. I always used to pass it up, but I didn't really know too much about it until recently. So, Enslaved on the 360. And that was the 4 for 10. So, after that, I think the other day, yeah, Monday, I went to Goodwill and got 2 games for $1 a piece because I had a gift card for $2, so technically only paid 2. They didn't really have a lot, but I got Dead or Alive 3. It's complete. And this is actually like a $10 to $15 game. I didn't know. But Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Honestly, I've never even watched the Buffy show. I know I suck, but I'll watch it at some point, I guess. And this was a pickup yesterday from GameStop. This is actually a GameStop exclusive, I believe. But this just came out on Tuesday and it's called Yonder, the Cloud Catcher Chronicles. It's supposed to be kind of a mixture between Harvest Moon, Rune Factory, Final Fantasy, and kind of looks like, the graphics look like Breath of the Wild. So, seems pretty interesting. I'll definitely have to try it out. And that is everything. So, I think ThinkGeek capsule shipped like, I want to say like 3 days ago maybe, and for some reason it says that it's not supposed to arrive until the 3rd, so I'm kind of done with that already. I think I might swap that out and do the loot crate, the Fallout loot crate instead, because that's like $5 more, and I mean, it's Fallout. I said I wasn't going to do Loot Crate anymore, but they just announced a Fallout crate, so I mean, I can't pass that up. It's Fallout. I love Fallout, so I will love everything that's in that box, more than likely. So, why not? Hopefully get some sort of like little figures or something, so. I know they won't have that mini fridge that's in ThinkGeek. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it's like a Nuka-Cola mini fridge that you can put in your room, and it looks amazing. It looks really cool. But it's like $150 on ThinkGeek. Anyway, so until next time, I'll see you guys later.